105.9 QWiK Rock. It's Rick Rock. I'm here with Chris Daughtry, man. Thank you for taking time to be on the show again.
Absolutely.
It's been a minute. We talked last year, and I have to tell you, when we our interview last year, I asked you, you have some stuff up and coming, and you're like, I do, I just can't talk about it. And well, now we know what's up because
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here, I want to share this with you. You know what this is. All right. This is
Yes.
yes, this your song Artificial, bro. It is the number one song played on QWiK Rock per media based monitor.
What?
I'm not kidding. I can't
Yes.
I can't lie to you. Look at that. You know it.
I
That's
love
cool.
it, man. That
Uh,
is so incredible, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Listen, we're loving it. We're loving all your music. And it's such a great song. And that's, I'd like for myself and our listeners, what was the idea behind that song?
Honestly, man, it's kind of the first time I've ever written about anything that felt like hopeless. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And we were kind of in the studio, me and my producers, and we were just kind of just casually talking about where technology's going and like Chat GPT and all this stuff that was kind of new at the time that was kind of popping off and how people were using it to like write songs and or write essays like college essays and stuff like that. And I was like, man, it's crazy, like, to think like where it's gonna even go from here. And my producer had his wife had dinner with like some AI code, like friends of theirs that happened to be AI coders. And he was like, "Oh, dude, if you heard the conversations that I was just privy to, it's gonna be way worse. Like things are like,"
Yeah.
and we were just like kind of in that mindset, like, man, it's like Terminator. You know what I mean? Like, man creates machine, machine destroys man, and we're all obsolete, and the rest is history. And so we were kind of just thinking, like, man, how cool would it be, like, just to um, write a song about that. It just, it seemed fun to like kind of get into that world and talk about um, just worst case scenario,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
um, and it kind of tongue in cheek talking about, well, there's it's here, and it's not going anywhere, so you might as well plug in. So yeah, it was kind of and we had already written like five tunes for the new record at that
Yeah.
point, and this one kind of made us pump the brakes and be like, this is the one. Like we were so excited about it. We're like, this has got to go like now, because we can't wait until the record's done to release this. And I'm glad we did. I'm glad we listened to our gut.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's kick ass. Totally.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that you had talked about producing it. What's the recording process like for Artificial? What was that recording process like for you?
Well, my producer already had this riff, and he was already kind of thinking about something very sci-fi when
Yeah.
he wrote this riff, and he was like, I figured out this riff that could work for this idea, and he played it, and we kind of just started coming up with the chorus like right there, and it was like, oh man, this is kind of writing itself, and and so it was uh it was very, very just organic in the way that the song came about. And then we got the band to record their parts on it after we had it mapped out, and got in a place where we thought like this is the song,
Yeah.
and brought the guys in, and it brought it to life even more.
Yeah. It kicks ass. So I can say, man, we love it. We play. I mean, obviously, media
Thank you.
nostalgia. So, all right,
I
we got to talk
appreciate
about
that,
it. We
man.
got to talk about it. Going on tour. You're on tour. All right. Breaking Benjamin,
Yeah.
Catch Your Breath, kicking off March 21st in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Okay. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy
We
good.
we've been wanting to tour with Breaking Benjamin for a long time. I love that band. Been a fan for as long as I can remember them existing. And yeah, so when this opportunity came up, we were like, hell yes, let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. I was talking to Ben the other day. We've never actually met in person, but we were just kind of connecting about the tour, and It's going to be exciting. We're already talking about like, oh, we gotta figure out a song maybe we can get on stage together and do. I love his
Oh,
voice, and so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We don't know yet,
bro,
but
chills, chills,
be prepared
chills.
for a surprise. Yeah.
That's awesome. And I like that's a question that I have is, Breaking Benjamin, how does that come into fruition for how does that all transpire? Like, does he call you up and be like, hey, yo, Chris, this is, or, is that just, how did that all come about? That whole,
Full transparency, I was like, we were talking about bands we would like to go out with, and obviously it has to make sense. Like
sure.
whoever has an album, like you got to be on the same cycle, and we don't have our record done yet, but we're still working on it, and but we knew we wanted to go out and around this time frame, and I was like, man, just just for kicks and giggles here, like, do you know anybody in Breaking Benjamin's camp? Maybe reach out and see if they're doing anything next year. And he's like, yeah, I know their manager. And so my manager reached out to their manager. It's like, hey, just, not sure what you guys are doing next
Yeah.
year, but we would love to do something together. And they were like, well, it's just so happens that we are in the middle of planning a tour right now. So
Perfect.
um, I guess they wanted to tour with us as much as we wanted to tour with them. So it just organically came together. Yeah.
It's the best. It is. And
Yeah.
what's crazy, not crazy. I mean, obviously, we've been running some promos about Breaking Ben, you and Catch Your Breath. And I'm telling you, this morning on my morning show, every time I saw, because we're playing the heck out of all your guys' music. And every time a
Yes.
song would go, they're calling, yo, is this a cue to call? Because we're giving away quick tickets for the First Summit Arena in Johnstown show. You're going to be in
Right.
Pennsylvania. That's March
Right.
24th. And I'm like, yep, not yet. When it's you to call. I mean, people are excited, man. They're pumped. So
Man, that is exactly what we were hoping for, man. That means the world. So, and we love playing Pennsylvania. The crowds are always just super hype, and we love playing for them.
well, we appreciate it, man. And it's great, getting to talk to you last year and all the success you had last year, and now what's happening in 24. It's just great to see this, this transition with, and you're touring with, great bands, and so it's great, man. So congratulations,
Yeah.
and congratulations
Yeah.
on
Thank you very
Artificial.
much.
It's a great jam,
Thank you. Thank you. Feels good, man. Feels really good. I appreciate the support.
of course. So the best way to connect with fans, you have your website. Is it social platforms better? What's the best way for?
Yeah, we got Daughtry official
Okay,
for Instagram, and then my personal is just at Chris Daughtry. If there's
perfect.
anybody else saying that they're hitting them up for, hey, and it says Chris Daughtry private account, don't believe it. It's all BS. There's only one personal account. There, it seems to be so many fakes out there right now, but
Yeah, well,
that and we have our Daughtry app. So if you sign up for that, it's got like all the information, touring, merch. Like it's a one-stop Daughtry shop. So
perfect. One shop,
and
Dodger
we
shop.
do
I
like
like
yeah, we
one
do like
stop.
live streams on there and everything. So yeah,
Awesome, man.
check that out. And yeah, yeah,
All
we'll
right.
we'll see you guys out there on the road.
I'll see you at First Summit Arena, my man, March 24th.
Hell yeah, man! Looking forward to it, Rick.
Always a pleasure, Chris. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you as well, man. Thanks for having me.
Rock on,
Take
brother.
care. Have a
I
great
got it.
rest of your day.
You too.